And we also hope you enjoy our next guest, as he will be honored with the Living Legends Foundation's Jerry Boulding Radio Award.
All right, he's already been inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame,
Right.
the R&B Music Hall of Fame,
Yes.
and the National Association of Broadcasters Hall of Fame, and he's just amazing all around. Who else could we be talking about other than the one and only Donnie Simpson? Good to have you.
Wow, thank you.
Great to have
How you been?
Man, I've been great. I keep waking up in the morning.
It's good.
I'm a simple man. That's easy.
Simple man
I'm
with
telling you.
an incredible career.
Yeah, it's
so
been
you
good.
fly out today, you get this big award tomorrow. How excited are you?
Actually, I fly out tomorrow. I'll do it the same
tomorrow.
day. Yeah.
You're,
Same
that's
day.
nuts.
Yeah.
How did you
But
find
you-
out you were getting the award?
Yeah.
Well, I just got a call from someone from the committee telling me that. It's just, wow. Okay, let's go. I mean, it's just, you know, it's like when I got the call for the Hall of Fame. You know, I've always seen that with athletes, you know, on sports centers go, God, the day I got that call.
Right.
Yeah.
And the day I got that call, it's like, wow, this is really something. Especially because I never thought about those things.
Right.
You know, I mean, you don't, you know, you do what
Yeah.
you do. You know,
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, from Bruce Springsteen on. I mean, it's your gig. You just do what you do.
love. Yeah.
Right, right. And so, you know, to get these honors, though, it's much appreciated.
That's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like the term living legends?
Well, I don't know. You know, it almost feels like they're preparing you for the next thing.
know.
You know, like
I always wonder
legends of
whether
the
that-
past. It's like,
The living.
it's like, well, why not just legend? What's this living thing? Well,
Yeah.
you know.
There is
so-
a thing about giving you your flowers now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is it hard for you to accept that, or can you stand on stage and, you know, be gracious?
Well, you know, I'm going to always be gracious,
Grateful.
but and grateful, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's hard because it's I kind of just don't understand it. I've never understood the fuss. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
for me.
Right.
You know, it's just crazy. I just, yeah. So you're talking about going to L.A. tomorrow, and you know, I remember one time I went to L.A. For BET. We had to do something there, and you know, I arrive and they've got people. You know, they've already gotten my car. This little two-seater Mercedes-Benz at the curb waiting for me. I go to the hotel. It's a two-story townhouse and all this. And I sat out front and cried like a baby because I was like, when did my life go Hollywood?
Yeah.
You know, I don't need all of this.
Right.
I don't want all this. You know, it's just, I long for the days when we go to LA with my wife and the kid, and her mother was a school teacher, and if you needed a car, take her to school. At 7:15, you can drive that car anywhere in California you want, as long as you get back by 3:15. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it simple. I'm a real simple guy like that. So.
Yeah.
When you look back at your 55-plus year career, I'm not necessarily going to ask you to pick your favorite moment because that's you know, that's a lot. But when you look back, like, what do you think about it and just kind of where you are from there to now?
Oh my goodness.
How do you describe your career?
Amazing. Amazing. It's, you know, I mean, from the very beginning, I think back to talk about one specific thing. Early on, I broke Elton John's Benny and the Jets.
That's amazing.
And yeah, I mean, and I was scared to play it because I was on this black radio station in Detroit, and I felt like they don't really know Elton John. So I thought about it for like a week, and then finally I said, man, I love this song. I'm playing it. So I dropped it, and I played it twice that night. And the reason I played it the second time was because the phone was jumping off the hook from the first time.
Wow.
And it was, I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It was like an explosion. It was so big, Elton calls the radio station in 2 days. What is from London?
wow.
What is this I hear? Benny and the Jets is breaking black in Detroit. 6 months later, he comes to Detroit to present me with a gold record for it.
Wow.
You know, it was just
How amazing.
to me. It was
Oh my
just the most
gosh.
amazing thing.
Yeah.
But I will tie this into today because this story makes me sad because you don't have that kind of freedom in radio.
Right.
Yes.
Anymore.
Yeah, it's so
and I hate
different.
that. I hate the people, the talent is handcuffed. You know, I always want to let
Yeah.
my people go. You know,
Yeah.
just the freedom. Creative people should be allowed to be to create.
Yeah.
And they're just not anymore. It's just not like that anymore. And I hate that.
The whole
I hate
landscape
that.
has
But there-
changed.
Industry's
Right.
different.
But there are young people out there with great ears that will never have that kind of moment. Because you're not
right.
allowed to, you know. They can tell you today what they're going to play tomorrow at 3:30.
Yeah.
You know, it's already,
Do you think there's more outlets, though, for musicians to be heard?
Oh, without doubt. I mean, without doubt. Now, radio is still a force, but it's not the force that it was. But now you have so many with streaming services, and there's so many outlets now that you can take your stuff right to the people.
Right.
You can go right to them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many stories like that.
Yeah.
Where, that's how they. It's not just selling music out of the back of their trunk, but you can create videos and take it straight to the people. And I think that's fantastic. And even for me as a talent, as a media talent, same thing. That now I don't have to sit in front of somebody in Hollywood, some agent who has no idea of who I am or what my reach is.
To decide.
Trying to green light what I'm trying to do. I can do it myself and take it to the people.
Yeah. It's amazing.
We could sit here and chat with you all day.
I want to hear more stories.
You got to get to LA and get your big award.
Gotta go.
Congratulations. You can keep up with Donnie on Instagram at Donnie Simpson SR. Donnie Simpson SR.
A living legend right here.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for having me.